Once a motherfucker again. Now y'all know what it is. Lil Blood TV. Back with another Lil Blood TV exclusive. Powered by Thakur Media. This time I got an honor and privilege to be sitting across from the infamous man. I think this nigga was Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels was even nigga. This a cold African I'm sitting across from. But C Lee.
What's
C Legal
up,
for the
man?
people.
C Legal for the people.
How
What's
you
up,
doing,
man?
black man?
I'm blessed and highly favored, man. It's C Legal for the people, aka the world's greatest square, aka C Legal Scissor Hands. Blood. I'm usually interviewing you, so this is a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened was, right, damn near everybody who sat down with me, like, man, why you ain't get C Lee? Why you ain't get C Lee? And it's crazy because me and Taj was already like, bro, we got to get C Lee. We got to get C Lee.
Absolutely.
We damn near wanted you to be the first guest, but it didn't work out that way. But no matter what I do, what am I part of? I call C Lee, he pulling up and he fucking with me. So
nigga had me in West Oakland in the trenches.
Yeah.
It was the OG nigga out there with the ooh-wop on him, just like, nigga, hold on, who is you? I said, I'm good. Blood like he good. I was like, yeah, we good.
Yeah, definitely good.
You loved in West Oakland. In
definitely, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for pulling up.
Oh,
so C Lee, just to wake that game up, like, what is C Lee? Who is C Lee? Why is C Lee C Lee?
C Lee is from the projects, like a lot of us are, but C Lee is somebody who's always been on a different path, a square path,
Mm-hmm.
and I represent that demographic of people from the hood who's born and raised, Section 8 babies, single parent households, but we never got involved in no activities, you know what I'm saying? Right. We was you can say we was onlookers, or we was never engaged. That was never our path.
So what made you not take that path? You just knew it wasn't for you?
I would have to thank God first, and then I would have to thank my mama, my aunties and my uncles second, because none of my family we really moved like that. We we all was all taught to take our own path, not really go what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So we always took our own path, and I really thought that group was misrepresented. That's why we got so many people trying to be tough, trying to be some pimping, try to be something that they not, and then they get lost in that. So I made it a point to call myself the world's greatest square. Even got merch that say like I'm a square and I'm having it my way.
Period.
Always, you know what I'm saying?
And one thing about it, C Lee, I never see you try to merge. Like you always
definitely not.
Players, you always two fingers. Player.
Absolutely. We got to keep it that way. It's too much to accomplish to be trying to be something you're not, or engage in any type of stupidity. Hell nah.
Right. And what part of the city was that you grew up in?
I'm from Hunters Point, California. I usually don't say that on camera. I usually tell people I'm from Antioch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I usually rep the suburbs, but I fuck with you, blood. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. But yeah, I'm from Hunters Point. I'm from the Point, San Francisco, California, born and raised.
Definitely. Shout out Frisco, man. I got a lot of good game out of Frisco, and I tell people all the time, I'm a fake city nigga on the under, like, cause Frisco really took a nigga in, definitely. So what gave you, like, I don't know, when did you find that niche? Like, I can really talk to these women. Like, when did you find that niche? Cause on the under, bro, you got it, bro. And it's funny. I don't know how to say it, but it's funny how you be having them hoes out of pocket. Let's put it like that. We just gonna keep it all the way 100. Like, you get to a bitch, C Lee, you be having a bitch. Yeah, I'm on welfare, fuck it. Yeah, well, I burnt the nigga last week, fuck it. Like, C Lee, how you, like, when did you, bro, you could have been a pimp, bro.
Hey, the key to doing anything, and I learned this because I'm reading the Larry King book, is you got to be honest yourself. A woman is, anybody's going to be honest with you when they feel like you being genuine with them. So look, I'm going to tell her, look, I'm a square. Look, I got this, that going on, but you know what? This is how I feel about you. And then, a woman ain't stupid. Women are highly intelligent, so they not dumb. So if she feel like you being genuine and honest, she going to feel comfortable being herself.
Right.
So, and then, that's how it happened. And we just have real conversations on my show about a variety of different things, not just relationships, about parenting, about money, about the current state of just anything. You know what I'm saying? So we have a variety of different conversations, but a majority of my audience is for sure women. Women definitely gonna keep you lit for sure.
Definitely.
Women gonna keep you lit for sure.
And I tell people that all the time, especially like these up and coming young cats who rap, and all they rap about is mobbing. I be like, bro, make song about women. That's what keep me lit. That's what keep me relevant, is the songs I got about the women. Like, y'all have to know how to make your music diverse. Don't just talk about mobbing.
I'm glad you brought that up because in the Bay or just Northern California, period, we live with the spirit of arrogance and ego. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So even when you try to give some truth or some good information, we know everything already.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
We think everything bullshit.
Everything, I'm living like this. This was going up. Right. This is what they want. I got this figured out. Like everybody I know got the whole music industry figured out, top to bottom. They know everything already. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hopefully you can just make this applicable and you can apply it and go get you some, some dead presidents around this motherfucker.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So from Frisco, did you like grow up in any other cities throughout the Bay? Did you move?
I went to Antioch when I was like second semester of my 9th grade year. That's when I went to Antioch.
How was that?
It was a culture shock. And I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people don't talk about this, but that shit can lead you into a little fake depression.
Right.
Because it's like I'm this ghetto nigga, and I got like, and I'm from the city. We talk shit.
Right.
I might be just straight playing, showing love. Like, God damn, that your haircut weak as fuck.
Right.
But in Antioch, that'll hurt a nigga feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking shit. So I'm coming into this culture shock, and it's like, fuck, I'm not understood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, y'all don't really understand me. So it took some time getting used to that shit. But once you got used to it, it was a life-changing thing because the gift of the suburbs is it shows you a different life outside of just what's going on in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I never knew about, owning no property or owning no businesses. I never used to see healthy black families and shit like that.
Right.
I didn't see a lot of that when I was growing up. So when you go to the suburbs, it's a different lifestyle. Plus, like the resources are different. They got, you might know somebody, oh shit, my uncle owned this store over here. My uncle is a millionaire. My auntie got this going on. So your resources change when you start meeting new people. So that shit did that for me, and it opened my game.
And I think Antioch and Pittsburgh, I think that shit did a real 360 from then and now.
Yeah, shit ghetto as fuck. Now that shit's the trenches. Now that shit is the trenches. Antioch, don't sleep on Antioch. They'll blow your ass down on Highway 4. Sure. Think you good and you safe. Your ass, that'd be your last ride. Fuck around on that Highway 4.
For sure, and that's what I was getting. That's what I want to get into. Do you think it's because of the people that moved out there? Like you said, you came from the ghetto to the suburbs. Do you think it was too much ghetto pouring into the suburbs, or?
I think it was that, and I think it was by design. I think that shit was by design. Let's get all these niggas about the city so we can move these techies in so they can be comfortable and close to work, and let's get these niggas up out the way. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was by design because if they could have did certain things to prevent all the violence and crime, but they didn't. Right. So it was by design.
I think when they did that, when they gentrified us, I think that's when all them white people drugs came in. And what I mean by that, nigga, we weren't smoking crystal. Our people weren't smoking no crystal meth.
That's a fact.
Keep it real. Like, our people wasn't still in Cadillac converters. Like,
that's a fact.
Crack made them cable. Remember the cable man?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, crack made them like hustle. Like, crystal meth, they up for 5 days, bro. Like,
man, I didn't even know about crystal meth till like 2008 when I was working security at a hotel in Martinez, California. And the meth in Martinez, Concord area with them white folks, that shit is a different level. Yeah. Like that shit, like literally because when you work in security, you might have to go in a room and wake a motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got time to check out. But a motherfucker is half dead. Right. So you got to slap motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. Wake your sleepy ass up and get up out of here.
So you was in there slapping crackheads.
I'm thinking, I was so scared. I'm thinking the nigga dead. You know what I'm saying? It's him and his bitch in there off meth. I'm thinking he dead. I'm slapping the fuck out of him. Go, go, go.
Really? They just burnt out? They done been up for 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days because I'm like, shit. And that shit's serious. I didn't know nothing about it. But then that shit get a hold of people.
I think once they started gentrifying our area, them type of drugs came in, bro. Because even with the Percocets and all that, like people wasn't taking that Xanax and shit like that. So that's crazy, bro. So by design,
definitely.
By design, the fucking suburbs turned into the trenches.
Definitely turned into the trenches. And now they just trying to get us out of California, period. The way this shit looking. They trying to, because even the suburbs, like in the trenches in Antioch, you might be paying $700,000-$800,000 for a house. You know what I'm saying? And some bullshit. Who the fuck got that kind of money?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen something the other day, and it was saying people are leaving out of San Francisco by the thousands, like fast.
People leaving the whole Bay. This shit is despicable. Like, motherfucker ain't trying to sit around here broke, struggling, and then you got to worry about every time you park a motherfucker bipping your car. Then you got to keep it on you because niggas is robbing anything, you know what I'm saying, with a back. Man, fuck all that.
Do you think that's a cause of PTSD too?
What you mean?
Like just the way we live out here, period. Like you said, you gotta worry about this expensive ass rent. You gotta worry about getting your car bipped. You gotta just worry about hella senseless shit. Like, and all that is playing a part. You get what I'm saying?
That shit will fuck up your psyche because we deal with anxiety like normal. You know, like you might be in your neighborhood and the wrong car might pass by and you just who is that? That's anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is not healthy to constantly be living like that because that's what like that PTSD shit. That's why people in the military got to take all that medicine when they come home because it's not normal to live like that. It's not normal to be afraid to park your car because it might be bipped. It's not normal like shit. I want to go to this party downtown, but shit, it might get shot. That's not normal. And then I was thinking back in the days, like during the little hyphy movement and all that type of shit, like we used to go to parties knowing it was going to get shot up. And we used to go to parties knowing it was going to be a fight. And now I got partners that got kids that's 14, 15 and niggas like, damn, I would never let my kid go to no party where I know more than likely it's going to be a shooting or a fight. And we used to take those risks. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot of shit that we deal with here that it's not normal and it's not healthy when you start getting older and maturing. That shit not healthy at all.
Definitely. So how did you become like a stable like this in the Bay? Because believe it or not, Celie, you are not only in the Bay. I see San Diego, LA, Arizona. I think you were in Vegas and people were stopping you in Vegas.
Absolutely.
Like how does that feel? How did you become? You know,
it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse. The money's good. It's a lot better than security. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you can wake up and have 3-4 bookings and have 5-10,000. You know what I'm saying? When you just had zero the day before. It's different when you getting security $20 an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. So the money's good, but the shit that come with it it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot because we in generation clout right now. So when you are the person getting attention, you are now the target. And that shit not always healthy. You know what I'm saying? You start picking up all type of different energies. And then certain people I'm in business with, you know, you start picking up dating these motherfuckers think I own companies that I don't even own. Right. Somebody said I own Bay Area Alert the other day. I said, what the fuck? I don't own this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But, you know, it come with a lot. Shout out to Portland, too. Portland fuck with me heavy.
For sure.
They think I run a Portland platform, too. So a lot of people in Portland be tapping in. But I love Portland. But I don't run real Portland either, Portland. I love y'all, though.
Right. So with me, right? So people think because I'm Lil Blood and I'm a rapper, from what they see and what they think I have all this fucking money. Like family, friends, they think I have all this fucking money. Do you get the same just because, you know, you popping and doing your shit? Do your family or your friends just think you're super fucking rich?
Hell no, I let niggas know I'm broke. Especially to my family, because I know I got one of them family. My family got a lot of women in it, and the women in my family gonna ask for it if they think you got it. So I set that tone early, but people know like I'm a giving nigga. Like I gave away cars, I didn't, you know, shit, gave away therapy. Well, I just gave some shit away recently. I forgot. Shit, I just, you know, I gave away a lot of shit, but nah, we're not gonna let nobody take advantage of us. You know what I'm saying? It's good to help, but we're not obligated to do shit for nobody. But yeah, you kind of get people like trying to pocket watch and shit like that. But you know, that's one thing I'm strict on. Like, stop playing with me. We're not even playing like that.
So a lot of question I ask them now, all of my guests is, how do you feel about the politics in rap, the street politics infesting rap?
I think niggas are ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I think niggas are completely ignorant because
Thank
you niggas, for one, you don't have enough time to be politicking in this music shit. You can just look at history. You niggas it's not a guarantee you gonna be popping 3 to 5 years from now. It's not a guarantee that this money gonna keep on coming. So if you wise in any business, nigga, you gonna do what's best for your business so your business can sustain the test of time. Not sit here and be beefing with niggas going back and forth, have yourself in somebody's raggedy ass penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? All that fucking up your money. You can't do shows now. So that's just dumb. Like, why would you want to be beefing with a nigga now? You can't go get your 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 for your show in your home city because now you on the list. And there is a list. Everybody who don't know, there is a list. If your ass get put on that list, you can't perform in certain cities.
Not at all.
So why would you want to even beef with a nigga and fuck your money up and, you know, cut your legs off? Because in this shit, we in the Bay Area, and the reality of it is the Bay Area is not Atlanta. The Bay Area is not LA. The Bay Area is not New York. The Bay Area is not Miami. Meaning you are going to have to expand your brand. That's going to cost money. Therefore, you don't want to be cutting off money because you're going to need all the money you can get so you can start expanding your brand, because this is not a free process.
Right, definitely.
So when you want to expand to different areas, you might have to move to the A for 2-3 months, go get you a crib, get you an Airbnb. You might have to go to LA for 2-3 months and be in them studios and be around these people so you can get these opportunities. That shit going to cost money.
Definitely.
Because you still got to live. I mean, some motherfuckers got kids and all type of shit. So you don't want to be cutting your money short, because at the end of the day, this is the music business.
Right.
So your business matters, nigga, so you can sustain the test of time. So when niggas want to do shit that's contrary to business, I think niggas are complete idiots.
And I try to tell these cats all the time, stop dissing people in y'all songs. Like, just because I just think that's boosie. And no, I'm not knocking anybody that does it, but like, I'm older now, Celie. I'm not that little kid anymore. And I just think you're putting a bigger target on yourself, bro. Like y'all niggas is really saying names and naming people y'all shot, and like, bro, I think that's like the weirdest shit ever, bro. And when I was growing up, I was taught snitching is bad. Snitching is not okay.
Absolutely.
And by you niggas saying this shit in the song, y'all snitching on yourself. Look at Thug, look at Gunna, like.
If a wise man, learn from his mistakes, a wiser man learn from the mistakes of others. If I'm a rapper right now and I'm a part of any clique, I'm a fuck around, put a gospel album out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they throwing a RICO at people, the way they are criminalizing black men, making them look like organizations. I hope you niggas don't think that can't be you. Right. I hope you don't think that the police are not keeping tabs on everything y'all do and ready to hit y'all with a RICO act. That shit just don't apply to them. Right. That shit could hit you too. And all it takes is for them to associate, because with the RICO, all they got to do is associate you with the crew. And if one nigga did something, everybody going down. So it's like.
So do you know about the RICO Act? Can you touch on that? Because I'm kind of like sleep on that.
I'm not super duper familiar, but with the RICO Act, what I do know for sure is all they have to do is prove you are a part of this organization. Right. And if this organization did something and you affiliated, all y'all niggas going to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that works. And they have a high conviction rate on this shit. It's going to cost a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, to fight that shit. And if one nigga tell, everybody's done. If one nigga flips, so if you got an organization with 27, 26 niggas like Thug and them do, if one nigga flip, everybody got to take a deal. And that deal can be from 10, 15, 20 years. And, I hope God have mercy on them, because the justice system has never had mercy on black men. Ever. Right. So, I hope, that shit is despicable. And like I said, if you are a rapper right now, please be advised, your ass can get hit with a RICO too. Like, nobody is above that shit. They will hit you with a RICO, use your lyrics, all type of shit, and then you will be cooked thinking, for all this entertainment and the likes and the views was going up now. I pray for Young Thug and him. Like, they might put him at the head. He may never see the light of day. Hopefully God has mercy on him and, look over that case. Seriously.
Definitely, man. Peace and blessings to Thug and them, man. I pray they come up out of there. But what's up with you though, Celie? What's your romance life looking like? You married? You single? What you got going on, man? You on the market?
I'm gonna keep. I just got my heart broke. I just got my heart. Hey, look! I just got my heart broke.
Did she work out the after hours?
Hell nah. Okay, my bad. Hey, look. Hey, I just got them hairstylists to fuck your whole heart up.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Them hairstylists to fuck your whole heart up, man.
Was she popping?
Yeah, she popping.
Okay.
She popping. Okay. Essentially, man, we had a little open situation, and she knew I had other shit going on. She know I dealt with other women, and it don't feel good when somebody get on the same type of time you on. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, yeah, I did this, that, and the third, and I was like, I couldn't take it. I was hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. Like, but it's part of the game. It's part of that shit hurt though. I ain't gonna lie. All feelings having ass nigga, I don't give a fuck what you doing. When somebody you really care for and you fucking raw tell you that she done fucked another nigga, that shit hurt.
Did she fuck him raw?
I don't even ask. I'm sure it was. I don't want to say. I don't want to put her business out there. I'm sure she did. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she did.
On that note, did R. Kelly do it? Yes or no? Don't lie, Celie. Don't lie.
I was like 10 years old and I seen that video. That nigga had his face all in that little girl ass. So R. Kelly did that shit. Hey, I was at the barbershop on 3rd. I don't want to say the barbershop because I don't want to make them niggas showing kids porn, but they was just watching it. And I said, that nigga, that's that nigga. You feel me?
This what I think, right?
For trying to say it was his brother too.
This what I think. I think he's guilty of some shit, but I don't think he's guilty of other shit. Like, yeah, he a big old freak. Okay, I don't think he was like really kidnapping them bitches or molesting little girls. Bro, I don't think he was doing that.
Did you know he didn't get convicted for that? He got convicted for racketeering. If you look that case up, R. Kelly didn't get convicted for the molestation of the girls. He got convicted for racketeering. They treated this nigga like a mob boss.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You can look that up. Like, they threw the RICO at that nigga.
Wow. Did they sentence him yet?
Yeah, I think his sentence ain't there, but R. Kelly ain't never getting out. It's over with. That nigga's cooked.
That's fucked up.
Shout out to all the, molestation victims. I never want to be insensitive to those women. Like, on a serious level, that's never cool. A lot of young black women deal with that, and that's never good.
Why is that? Why you think a lot of young black women deal with that? Why?
I think we just got to protect them better. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just need to be protected. And it's some weirdos around this motherfucker.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? There's weirdos and families that go unchecked. Definitely. It's weirdo daycares, it's weirdo schools. It's just weirdos. So I think, we got to do a better job of protecting them. Like, if a nigga's a weirdo, the family need to come together and, hold his funeral service. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I feel.
So how did you start working with Dizzler? How did that come about?
I was doing my own show. I was doing my own show first.
And yes, I was a
yes,
part. I was
Blood definitely helped with that. You know what I'm saying? Blood. Shout out to Blood.
No, I didn't help with Dizzler. No, I tuned into his show. I watch his show.
My show. Shout out to
fuck
Blood.
with his show.
Let me give you your flowers too. Shout out to everybody that Blood helps. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes. You use your platform to really help people that's coming up before they get to that place. So shout out to Blood for doing that. But I was doing my own show, and then I went to Dizzler, and I was gonna try to do some hood to hood shit. I didn't have the budget or the resources to do it. Shout out to everybody that's doing it now, like Real MVP TV, Star Quality, Manzo. They all doing their thing now, going to different hoods and shit like that. I was gonna do that like 2-3 years ago with Dizzler, but they was like, we ain't got the budget for it. So then, long story short, we just took it to the live, and the live shit really popped off. We was doing shows, having conversations at first. Then the showcases popped off, and then that shit is doing really, really well now.
Definitely. Like you said, I know people be mad at you when they see you. Fuck you, silly.
Oh yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But it's part of the game. Like, somebody got to tell niggas like this ain't it. Like, somebody got to do that. Like, everybody's not good. Everybody not gonna like your shit. Like, we gotta get thicker skin. Everybody don't like me. Everybody don't like my show. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This may not be for you, but go find your audience that may like it, or some people may like it. But
because I noticed you have your different. From the Sealy Live to the Dizzler Showcase.
Absolutely.
You have two different fan bases.
Absolutely. Let's talk. I'm going to talk branding real quick, because you always want to have your own
Sealy,
motion.
Don't kill me. I'm about to smoke the cigarette.
You out of pocket for that Newport. We got to get blood off them Newports. You know what I'm saying?
For my birthday.
You really out of pocket. But when you partnering with brands bigger than yours, even if it's with the Empire, if it's with the Dizzler, if it's with the Def Jam, you always got to have your own motion, because you don't want to live and die on that hill. Meaning, if this business partnership end, you end. So you always want to have your own motion. Like, I knew that early on. So it's like, if I stop doing business with them tomorrow, I still got all my own motion, my own events, my own show, my own merch, my own philanthropy work, everything. I got my book coming. I got my game coming. I got my own motion. Like, you never want to be reliant on this one thing, because if that failed, then where does that leave you at? So
that's reflected on the conversation we had behind the scenes earlier outside, when I told you, like, bro, it's no retirement plan in rap. I have to invest my money in other places. And like you said, if an Empire or Urban Life stop fucking with me, we still building Thakur Media. We still building the clothing company, the film company. That's still like, it's different stuff. A nigga is still putting his money into it, instead of just, all his eggs in one basket.
How do I, like, that's one question I want to ask you. How do you feel about the rap shit? Because you somebody that got hit classic records. You somebody that did sold out shows, big shit. Like, and you've been around for a minute, so you've seen a lot of people come and go. How do you feel about the music business in general, for where you at right now?
For where I'm at right now, I feel if I'm not inclining, then eventually I'm gonna have to step back and let other people just, do what they're doing. As long as I'm progressing, as long as my name stay relevant, as long as I can still make money off this, then I'll do it. But if I'm just doing it for ends meet, I'm gonna go get a job. You know, like I don't have no fear in that. Like I have a child, I have a son. I'm not gonna let my son starve because I'm trying to hold on to a dream and I wake up and be 40 years old and doing shows for $200. Like that's no. So, you know, I'm not trapped in this masculinity thing. I don't have a pride issue. Like, yeah, if I gotta bust suds, I'm gonna bust suds so my son can, you know, eat, sleep, and live. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So you feel like at a certain point, if it's not profitable, people should probably navigate into a different lane.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't care how old you is. Like, you know, look at Too Short. Look at 40. Like, you know, they're well in their 50s. And they're still, you know.
Absolutely.
So, and these young cats, I hear these young cats often call, you know, us older rappers, oh, you niggas old, you niggas this, you niggas that. But we have our business in order. Like, niggas are getting checks and niggas, you know, you might be doing a little bit more numbers, but you're not making more money than me. So, you know, you still hyped up on views and YouTube views. Your shit not together. Somebody else is getting paid for that. You know, like you're just a, what's that shit called? A hype right now. You know, everything is a hype. You're a hype right now, but eventually those hypes get played out.
Can you tell when somebody's gonna fall off?
Definitely.
What can you see when you like this probably ain't gonna last long? What signs do you see?
To me, you see the flexing. You see a lot of flexing. And then you stop seeing the flexing. You feel me? And then it's different shit. Like you hear it in the music. You see and to when you was hot, all the people who was riding your wave, riding your dick, and now, you know, they might have caught a wave and, you know, they're not riding your wave no more. You trying to ride his wave to keep up. Like, it's a lot of shit, you know?
That's a conversation I have with rappers behind the scenes all the time because a lot of niggas are coming into money and they want to do the chain thing. And some niggas like Celie, I want to get this chain because I understand it's kind of a move that's going to draw interest. But then some niggas like, I don't want to have to keep up with this shit.
So me, Celie, I got jewelry, right? Got a lot of jewelry, but I wear it when I want to. And my charisma, my swag, my mouthpiece, everything about me, I can knock a woman without it. Like I'm just, and back in the day when we were buying jewelry, we was getting it for the bitches. No cap. Now niggas is getting jewelry to flex on the next nigga. Like we were getting, you was okay with just a little, you know what I'm saying? Your little ring, your little whatever, you feel me? You was okay with that. It was cool because it was for the bitches, you feel me? Now it's, you see that weak ass chain Celie just bought? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
That nigga don't even got no Cuban on it. Like, you get it? Like, back
man.
then when we was doing it, Celie, like, you know, we was saucy with a white t-shirt on. You feel me? Our jeans probably had them on for 3 or 4 days. Our shoes was whooped, but a fresh white tee, nigga, you was the nigga. So, you know, now it's like, you know, it's the niggas hating around the bitches to... It's crazy. But now, I ain't gonna lie, we was doing it for the bitches. So, I see a lot of niggas, they get their money, they go buy grill. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then,
a lot of my pimp partners do that too. They love them grills.
Let's just say, for the EDD phase, Celie, even if you didn't get no EDD money directly, it trickled down because that's how much money was around. The money trickled down.
Absolutely.
So, a lot of people who wasn't in position before got in position to stunt, to live out their dream, to shine. Now that phase is over with, because everything a hype, everything is a phase. Now that phase is over with, niggas is damn near selling their soul to continue to live that type of lifestyle. You feel me? Niggas is robbing old ladies. Niggas is robbing the taco vendors. You know the little niggas like niggas is really going against their morals to keep up on that wave. You get what I'm saying?
One thing I didn't like about that EDD shit, and this happened a lot, and it wasn't talked about. A lot of people start scamming their family.
Oh yeah,
I didn't like that. I would, not in a million years would I put my family, my mama, my auntie, my sister, my cousin in jeopardy so I can get some motherfucking money. That was happening. I was like, I would never think niggas would stoop that low. I thought everybody had a certain moral code, your family, nigga. That's low.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's low. But the EDD was a gift and a curse.
Yeah,
that era was a gift and a curse.
It definitely was, and it's an era that's gonna be remembered for generations because our community never had money like that.
Yeah, that was
like, you feel me? Like,
it was a lot.
And
it was a lot.
And instead of people investing into making more money, they invested into themselves, thinking that shit was gonna be a continuous thing. Like, all phases and all hypes dry up. I don't give a fuck. Just like with music, you're not gonna be popping forever. So I advise you to take some of that money and to figure something else out. You get what I'm saying?
Speaking of, let me speak on this then, since we speaking on other shit. Because during the EDD shit, a lot of people started dog breeding. Shout out to all the dog breeders. But I want
for that shit.
I want to encourage, especially black people, to start entertaining new lanes. For example, I learned about bee farming a few years ago.
I see you.
It's a lot of black people don't know how much money it is in honey. Right. And just everything that comes with bee farming. You know what I'm saying? I just want to encourage people to learn shit outside of what you already know, because there's so much other money. Even I know people that breed snakes, exotic snakes go for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So it's other shit to be bred and other businesses to entertain that can generate a lot of other money, rather than we just seeing somebody do something and copying that same format over and over again. Like I said, the bee shit is big, the snake shit is big. It's a lot of shit.
How do people be without the protection? I always see you be protected down. Like, what makes them not get stung? I don't get that.
I think they do get stung, but I think once you've been around it so long, your body just get immune to it. So some people can just go around all them damn bees and their body just immune to it. Don't touch me. Fuck that. That shit hurt. Them bees are strong and they be getting through the little the leather and shit. That shit.
Yeah, they stung you through there before?
Nah, they almost got through though. I had to pluck one off because they chew and chew. They tried to get through. You know what I'm saying? But that honey is profitable as a motherfucker.
Money,
raw honey it's a lot of money in that shit.
Yeah, I seen some documentary and they were getting high off the honey. It was some type of
it's all type of shit you can do with that raw honey. Then like the little scales and shit is profitable. You can make like candles and wax and all type of shit they be doing with that honey shit. It's just different. It's just different avenues. You know what I'm saying?
See, you're an interesting brother. Like you really the world greatest square, bro. Like. And I see you got your gun license.
Oh, of course.
So what was the steps? Was it hard? Was they discriminating because you were black? Or
I don't have the CCW because that's impossible to get unless you're an ex-police officer.
And the CCW
that's when you can carry a gun everywhere with you. Okay. I got the gun permit, which you can get, and you go in there, take a test. You can get it as long as you ain't got no criminal record. But even then, like in certain gun stores, like I don't want to say no name because I can catch a lawsuit because it's a major store, but they'll make it difficult for you to get a gun because they really don't like seeing niggas with guns. Really, really don't. But if you go in there, you're going to see every other race. But when it comes to you, you need to wait an hour. You got to have this documentation. When you want to get a gun, you need your permit, your original birth certificate, and you need a proof of address, meaning some mail to show that you live at that address. That's what you need to go purchase you a firearm. When they start saying all this other shit, no, we ain't got this or you need this, they're lying because they don't want you to have no motherfucking gun. Right. But I've been big on a gun advocate. Keep you a gun, have you a gun. Everybody should have a gun, especially young women. What's that, the Second Amendment? Yeah, the Second Amendment, definitely. Everybody should have a gun. It should be no reason you don't have one. You should be protecting yourself, especially times now. And with the economy is about to get worse, crime is about to even go higher. Right. You need to have a motherfucking gun at all times. Definitely. At all times, square or not. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is above getting their ass robbed. You ain't above no weirdo trying to attack you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep a gun close. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have a gun on your hip, but it's legal for you to have your gun in your trunk in your case. You can
How do have that. Security guards be getting that shit there?
Well, the security guards, you can fucking get your security. That's different. That's easy to get too. As a security guard, you can go get your gun permit to keep it with you during your shift. You know what I'm saying? But even if you shoot and kill somebody as a security guard, they'll try to prosecute you. Like, if a motherfucker turn around and you hit a motherfucker in the back, they'll still try to prosecute you as a security guard and play you out.
Oh, while we speaking on that, rest in peace to the young brother went on with Joyner. But Joyner, you remember when they tried to rob Joyner at the cop. Yeah. Do you think he should be prosecuted because he did shoot the young man while he was running away?
Ooh,
and I'm
rest in peace to Young Thieves. Oh,
I
man.
apologize to anybody out there. I don't mean to open no old wounds or anything or speak on that situation in a negative way because I'm not. I'm just asking a question. Like, do you think Joyner should be prosecuted? I think so. I think if you're gonna uphold the law. Don't pick and choose.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna speak from a legality standpoint. Being that he's an ex-police officer, he 9-10 times out of 10 had a CCW, right. So he had a permit to carry his firearm.
Yes, definitely.
So legally, he was allowed to do that because he's a cop, an ex-cop, and ex-cops are, like I said earlier,
but it's with your back turned, though, right?
That's true. I forgot about that part. In that case, yeah, they might got to look at that one.
Right,
yeah,
right.
If it was back, I don't remember the video.
Right.
I don't remember the video, but yeah, if he had his back turned, then you get prosecuted for that.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's tricky though.
Right.
That's a tricky one. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Rest in peace to these. You know what I'm saying? And I hope God have mercy on everybody that was involved because yeah, they like to make examples out of niggas. They love to make examples out of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, rest in peace and shout out to Joyner and all that. I heard he was popular in Oakland. I ain't from Oakland. So.
Definitely was a dickhead. Definitely was a homicide cop. Definitely was a dickhead. Definitely.
Hey, crooked cops is
what's
thing,
new
man.
for Sealy? What's next? What's
I'm working on my book now. I'm working on my book right now. I'm also I want to plant new seeds in new places because I recognize in Northern California you have to keep elevating and building out your brand, or you'll hit a ceiling and thing because these we kind of fickle in the Bay. The audience is fickle in the Bay, so if you don't build out, if they don't see elevation in your brand, they'll kind of just move on. So my next goal is I want to put my book out, but I'm trying to build out. I want to build out into the Arizonas. I want to build out more in Portland, more in San Diego. Then I want to start building out to the Texas, to the Atlanta. I want to build my brand out. You know what I'm saying? So I can sustain the test of time and not just be a local joker. So yeah, everybody, if you listening, especially rappers, please build your brand out. These fans will not be here forever. They will not love you forever. It's going to be another nigga next year with a new hot song that they going to love and they will move on from you.
Yes,
your verse licks will slow down. The shows will slow down. So build your brand out because these people, loyalty is just not a thing when it comes to this shit.
Right. Definitely. Sealy, man, I definitely appreciate you pulling up, bro. I needed this sit down. We needed this sit down. Like I said, whenever I call you, you always pulling up. You always fucking with me. You ain't never on no weird shit. When I hit you, I was thinking you was gonna say next week or something. You're like, nah, nigga, what? Whenever.
Let's do it.
Tomorrow, I'll be there.
Let's get it.
I told him 7 o'clock. He said I'm gonna be there at 6:30. So you are honorable brother, man. I appreciate it. Hey, what days do you have your shows?
I do my shows Monday through Wednesday, 9 o'clock. I do my Thizzler shows Wednesday at 7. Thursday at 9 and Sunday at 9. So I'm doing 6 shows a week.
6 shows a week.
Yeah.
And your audience. So do the Sealy Live audience ever come to your Thizzler show?
Not really.
Never, not at all. I peeped that.
Different audiences. Yeah, it's two different audiences.
I peeped that.
They don't be into that shit.
Man, it's funny because sometimes me and a BM laying in bed and watch your shit like.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, Sealy, yo. Like, it's crazy,
we just have conversations that people need to have, and I just want to start having more unpopular conversations within our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and it's crazy. Sometimes when we tune in, when I'm watching it with the BM, you be talking about some crazy shit. Let me get blood on. I boom, nope.
Because Blood, you one of the only people in Northern California that is worth talking to. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna be honest because we in the entertainment business, so our job is to entertain. You're the only person that's gonna be open, transparent, and honest to have a real conversation and not be too thugged out, too cool to have an opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta talk to Blood because you one of the few people worth talking to. Because a lot of niggas around here just not worth talking to.
Right.
A lot of people be like, interview this person. Why would I want to interview somebody that don't want to answer a question?
Definitely.
Why would you talk to somebody who don't want to talk?
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying? So I want to also encourage artists to be more entertaining, do media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on one of the biggest platforms in Northern California, and I'm pulling up to every podcast, every interview,
everything. Yeah,
I'm pulling up like I'm not too big for nothing. So I want let's operate out the spirit of humility, and let's start working hard and be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? That shit is important. Be entertaining.
Why you drink so much water? What's the importance of that?
Because nigga, I can't be fat. I'm not cute enough to be fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Can't just be fat around this motherfucker.
So water help with that?
Hell yeah. Our 60-70% of our body is made up of water.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, I gotta drink water.
So you're fat shaming on Lil Blood TV? I'm fat, bro.
Hey,
like you just said that with hella
hey,
aggression.
everybody not cute enough to be fat.
Damn.
Some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you just can't be.
Do you
fat
like
around
big
some
women?
people. I love big women. Big women are beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not finna be on here like on no Kevin Samuel shit. Like fuck these fat hoes. Hell no, I'm not finna get canceled. That nigga crazy.
Hey, how you feel about that? Was he taking Viagra?
I don't know.
They said something like he was on some horny pills.
I have an unpopular opinion. I think for a nigga to just be healthy and then just die like that, I think he was spiked. I think somebody put something in his drink. Wow, I think the nigga was spiked. You know what I'm saying? Was I a huge Kevin Samuel fan like that? No. Did I agree and disagree with some of his methods? Absolutely. But for a nigga to just be that healthy and just pass out and die like that, I think he was spiked. And if you know anything about the pimp and hoe game, that happens. You know what I'm saying? Where a hoe will see a good trick.
Yeah.
Drop, the drop. They call it the drop. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the motherfucker drink and then that be his last drink around this motherfucker sometimes if his body can't handle it. Or a motherfucker just pass out and he'll, wake up stripped like a motherfucker. So I think that's what happened. My opinion. Yeah. Allegedly, because I don't want that bitch to be like, catch wind.
Well, shit happens and I hope that didn't happen. And like I said, I pray, he had his affairs in order, so his family can be all right. And last motherfucker I want to ask you about, Charleston Wright.
I agree with someone what he's saying. I just don't like when niggas just be on, and I'm a square, so I'm as a square saying this. I don't like when niggas be just too adamant about putting black men in jail. I can't get with that. That shit is slavery, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like
you ever been in jail?
Nah, I've been inside of San Quentin when I did my mentoring though. And that shit is disgusting.
Oh, speak on that. How can we, can we donate to that or anything? Because I see you be doing a lot with young black men. Absolutely. Not only young black men, with young men in general. I see you do a lot with them. I took them niggas
inside of San Quentin prison, and they took us inside. When I tell you that shit got an odor like crazy in that fucking prison, and then the shower they gotta walk in, it's all dirty. They was like, yeah, sometimes the nigga might be bleeding, and then it's 6 other niggas in the shower. They got the white shower over here and the black shower over here. The cell, you can't even go like this in some of the cells and spread your arm, and it's 2 niggas in cells like that. I said,
for months, years.
Yeah, that's
years.
You know what I'm saying? That's super fucking out. That was a wake up call for me. Matter of fact, can I tell a quick story before we go?
Yes, sir.
I forgot his name, and I think he's out right now. I met a young man from Oakland, California. I don't know why God put this on my heart to say, but this story always stuck with me. He was a square like me. He went to Laney College, and then he was working security, and he had his gun permit on him. He went to the wing stop by Lake Merritt. Got into it with some female nigga that he used to mess with this female and got into it with her nigga there. So the nigga was like, he was going to the car and go get his, you know what I'm saying? So the nigga, being fresh off his security shift, had his on him.
Right.
He jumps behind the counter. Go back to the little freezer at Wingstop, right? You know what I'm saying? And then, so he thinking the nigga coming back to go get the gun. 2 of the Wingstop employees walk up with a gun because they was selling meth out the Wingstop. They hustling out the Wingstop and shit like that. He thinking it's them. He thinking it's the nigga with a gun. He killed both of them. Get 14 years, square, fresh off a security shift. He was like, yeah, that's what happened to me, bro. It's in the news, so you can look this up. Look up Lake Merritt Wingstop shooting. It's Google. I've posted it before. And that shit, I don't know why that was just on my spirit.
And they gave him 14 years.
14 years. He got 7 for the killings because they only gave him manslaughter because they was attacking him with a gun. He could have got life. So the 7 years was generous, actually. And then they gave him another 7 for the gun. And it was a legal gun.
It was legal,
but you still discharged that firearm in that Wingstop and killed 2 people. Damn. That shit was sad as fuck. Mind you, just going to get some wings, and now next thing you know, you're 14 years. You a whole square. No criminal record, nothing. I said, so we got to be careful. We got to be responsible with these firearms.
Right.
They'll wash your ass.
Right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was just on my spirit to say. But,
you a Muslim, Christian? What?
Nah, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian? That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Anytime, anything you want to promote, you can always use my platform. Absolutely. The Scissors, man. The Scissor Man. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Lil Blood, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up, do an interview. He's great at this. I'm going to keep it real. You're pretty good.
You fucking with me?
You're pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty good. How long? Yeah, we good. How long we went?
It's like 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we good. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Bless, African. Yes, sir. All right, I gotta go do a show. What time is it?